Hey everyone, welcome back to English for Pinoys, and once again, this is your trainer Eric, and I hope everyone's doing fine. And this video is part of the series I'm doing on commonly confused words. Okay, if you'd like to check out the other videos about such words, you can click on the links that are going to appear above. All right. In this video, we're going to deal with the words who and whom. While they're not exactly homophones, they do not sound the same, but the spelling is almost similar. Okay, the only difference between the two is the letter M for whom. All right, that's probably what causes the confusion. All right, first, who is the subject form of the pronoun, while whom is the object form. That is the difference between the two. And of course, again, quick review, subject is the word, that is the person or thing that is being or doing in a sentence, while whom is the object, meaning it receives the action or it is the object of a preposition. Okay, that's the difference between the two. Now let's start with who. Okay, again, it is the subject form of the pronoun. Okay, so if you have an action verb, this will be the doer of an action. For example, who conquered Mount Everest first? Right? Who conquered Mount Everest first? So who there is the subject and conquered is the action. Who's doing the action? It's the subject who. So if you answer that question, all you need to do is actually to just replace who with he or whatever subject is appropriate. So replace who with he, and then you have he conquered Mount Everest first. So he there is the subject, and the action is conquered. So he is doing the action, right? So in this particular example, we use the pronoun who. Now, sometimes who is also still the subject form of the pronoun, but this time it is not doing an action. It's actually placed before a linking verb. For example, you have who is the leader of this team. Again, you can replace who with a pronoun like she, or if even a noun, the name of a person. So you can say she is the leader of this team. So who there is the subject, and the linking verb is. So there's no action there. So who is not the doer of any action. It is the subject, and it's before the linking verb is. So you answer that question with, for example, she is the leader of this team. So the subject is she, and the linking verb is. Okay. So but in this example, you also use the pronoun who. Now let's go to the other word, the one with the M at the end. It's whom. Okay. This time it is the object form of the pronoun. In this example we're using, we have whom as the receiver of the action. Okay. For example, we have whom do you want to be your friend? So if you'd like to answer that, you can say I want him to be my friend. So whom there is the object of what? It's the receiver of the action want. So if you answer that question, you have I want him to be my friend. So want is the action. So what receives the action? It's him. That's the object. Okay. So as opposed to the subject form, which is who, it's the doer of the action. This time him is the receiver of the action. And I'd like to give you a quick tip on how to know if you're going to use who or whom. Just think of the letter M here. Okay. See, in this example, whom do you want to be your friend? So the answer would be I want him to be my friend. You notice that they both end with him. All right. So you think about that. So if your expected answer is him, you use whom. But if your expected answer is he, you use who. All right. Now let's say we use who in this question. Who do you want to be your friend? And then you reply, I want he to be my friend. Is that correct? Of course not. Therefore, the question should be whom, because the answer would be him. They both end with M, right? So that's the tip. Another one, whom uses the object form of the pronoun, but this time object of a preposition. Okay, it's not the receiver of an action, it's the object of a preposition. And in this example, whom does she want to be with, right? You reply by saying, for example, she wants to be with him. Okay, once again, you see the M there, whom, and then him. Okay, they both end with M. So whom is the object, the preposition is with. So she wants to be with him. What's the preposition? With. Which one is the object of the preposition with? It's the word him. Okay, so once again, it's the M at the end. That is your tip. Okay. All right, now let's say instead of whom, we use who for that question. Okay, who does she want to be with? Of course, if you don't want to use that, then you're going to answer with the subject. She wants to be with he. Is that correct? Of course not. You're going to answer she wants to be with him. Therefore, the question word there should be whom and not who. Okay, so I hope that's clear now. Let's have a couple of quick exercises for you. Let's see if you answer these exercises correctly, and I'm pretty sure you can. Let's start with the first one. Who or whom? Blank ate the cookies in the jar. Okay, that's an easy one. Blank ate the cookies in the jar. As you can see there, after the blank, you have the action word ate. Okay, so therefore, you're looking for the subject form of the pronoun. Therefore, the correct answer is who. Okay, who ate the cookies in the jar? Of course, who is the subject, and then ate is the action. You can replace who with he, she, they, whatever, and it will be correct. Okay, here's another one. Blank did the president choose? Okay, blank did the president choose? What's your answer? All right, you cannot use the subject form of the pronoun here, so therefore you're going to use the object form, which is whom. Whom did the president choose? So whom there is the object, receiver of the action. What's the action? The action is choose. Try answering that question. The president chose him, right? You cannot use he. The president chose he. It's not correct. Therefore, the correct form of the pronoun there is the object form, which is whom. Here's another one. Blank is the guest speaker. Now that's really easy. Okay, so this time you have a linking verb after the blank. Therefore, you're using the subject form of the pronoun. So the correct answer is who. Who, that's the subject, is, that's the linking verb, the guest speaker. So you can replace that with he, she, or you can mention a name, a proper noun. Okay, blank is the guest. Who is the guest speaker? He is the guest speaker, or Eric is the guest speaker, right? And last one, let's have this. Blank did they talk to? Blank did they talk to? So as you can see, you already see the preposition to there at the end. Therefore, what are we using here? So the subject form or the object form? Of course, it's the object form. Therefore, we use the question word whom, right? Whom did they talk to? Whom is the object, and to is the preposition. In other words, they talk to whom. You don't say they talk to who. Okay, so it's they talk to whom. So if you answer that, you can answer they talk to him. You don't say they talk to he. Okay, so I hope that's clearer now, and you're no longer as confused as you were. Well, if you were, with regard to when to use who and when to use whom. Okay, so I hope that was helpful for you. If it was, please give it a thumbs up, and of course, again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider subscribing. Alright, so thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. This has been your trainer, Eric, saying you guys have a good day and take care.